It's a good morning to you. I hope you are enjoying your lockdown and you found something to do during these 21 days, and I hope you have learned a new skill. My name is Zenzele Ndebele and this is our Sake Online. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. Today in the program, we'll be talking to Mrs. Lindiwe Majele Sibanda, who is the deputy chair of a trust called I Am Bulawayo Fighting COVID. This is a trust that has been set up to help Bulawayo to be prepared for this pandemic that is causing havoc globally. She will be telling us about an exciting project that will be happening this afternoon at this place at Ekusileni. I know a lot of people have been talking about Ekusileni for a lot of days and weeks, and finally the big day is here. So she would briefly tell us about what will be going on. Welcome to the program. Can you briefly tell us what will be happening this afternoon?
This afternoon, today actually is Good Friday, and what we are going to be doing is a good thing. It's good for Bulawayo, it's good for Zimbabwe. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, we are going to be launching the I Am for Bulawayo Fighting COVID-19 initiative. This is an exciting initiative. It has brought the whole of Bulawayo to fight this pandemic. The initiative brings together the medical professionals, it brings business, it brings churches, it brings the youth, the women, the politicians, cuts across all boundaries, and it even brings people in the diaspora. During the launch this afternoon, we are going to have a 2-hour session where we are doing a media launch, which is divided into 2 segments. The first hour is devoted to panel discussions. I'm sure most of you are keen to understand, what does COVID-19 mean for Bulawayo? What does it mean for me as a person and my household? We're going to kickstart with a panel of doctors, and these doctors have done their homework. They are going to unpack from a medical perspective the demographics of the city, what the disease is likely how it's likely to impact us given a worst case scenario and a best case scenario. I'm sure you are worried. Where would you go for testing? We're going to have in the panel, people will talk to us about the ABCD of, should I feel unwell? Where do I go? How am I tested? And where will I be hospitalized? And that's the first segment. In the second segment, we're going to be sharing with you how we have positioned ourselves as an initiative to respond to the pandemic, the COVID-19. Under I Am for Bulawayo Fighting COVID-19, we're going to bring the business community who have mobilized resources in the form of money and equipment to equip our hospitals and to allow for testing. We're going to bring the churches who have mobilized people who've provided hands to clean our hospitals. We're also going to bring the youth, the women, politicians, and people in the diaspora who are all wanting to contribute to this worthy cause to save Bulawayo. The third panel session will comprise of the governance and accountability mechanisms that we have put together as an initiative to make sure that your donations, your contributions are recorded, are accounted for, and we remain transparent. We are going to have in that panel the trust unpegged. We are going to have our accountants. We're going to have our auditors, and we're going to have our procurement team explain to you how these procedures that we've put in place will be implemented. At the end of the 3 segments, we're going to have an exciting session where we open up to our brand ambassadors who are going to speak to you, speak to us, speak to themselves in terms of what does I Am for Bulawayo Fighting COVID-19 mean at personal level. We are also going to showcase some of the pledges and donations that we have received. We're going to have some of the brand ambassadors live with us, sharing their experiences and contributions. After the 1 hour, we're going to move to an open live Twitter chat where we open up to all those who are involved in social media, be it Facebook, website, and Twitter. We are going to have those platforms available for you to ask questions, participate together with the journalists in a conference Q&A session where our panelists will be able to answer some of the questions. This is a 2-hour session from 3 to 5 o'clock. We have made this a virtual launch because we are aware, in line with the COVID restrictions, we can only house 50 people at the most. We are going to adhere to the prescribed regulations and ensure that we remain within the given limits. So join us online, follow us on Twitter, follow us on our Facebook, and visit our website, which are all going to be launched this afternoon at 3 p.m. Bulawayo is known for slogans. It would be fun to hear from you. What is the tagline that you want for this big initiative that will leave Bulawayo united? Noma kanjani sisonke. Thank you, Bulawayo. See you at 3.